Good afternoon, good day. My name is Nine, and I come from the Dine'BiKeyah in the Four Corners, between the four sacred mountains of Arizona, Utah, Colorado, and New Mexico. I'm Dine'BiKeyah, and that's my maternal clan. My father's clan is Bikeyah, and and I come from the Dine'BiKeyah of a place called Pinyon, Arizona. Bikeyah The koyat hidishne kahasinlo shidne ha yada hashna no hitchen yashki ko nilchinal kide ei kondle kanyaka haka it's klisidalye ko ya hanna hasin soya bilis chana dashle ko biswan slodo hanna bandla natpo bistas disto ko bitsu da dozend ade ko bayast ke ya dinal sosnle hasin so be ke das tin da nisle ko adoya hasin soya I say this message to the people that I come from as a federally recognized tribe of the Navajo Nation. I'm a Bitterwater clan and born for the Folded Arms people. My grandmother's name is Yellowhair, and my father's clan is a late grandfather Manuelito, and also to the Lakota Nation. I bring a message to the Kaniakahaka people here in northern New York and Canada border. I bring a message of tobacco ties from my grandmother, Yellowhair, and my uncles and aunties from the Lakota Nation to bring a message about the sovereignty, where we learned about the cards of the red cards, J Treaty cards, the hunting and fishing licenses and passports and different issues with the border here. And so I guess that's where it begins, that we learned about these passports and driver's licenses that I'm here talking about right now, because it started here, and I thought it was only right and proper to get my grandmother's blessing and my uncles and aunts' blessings to bring the message back up here to the front line, where we learned this about the passports and the hunting and fishing. And I myself am born until later on in this struggle, so I'm just an extension to what my uncles and aunts and brothers and sisters have sacrificed in blood, sweat, and tears. And it gets cold out here, being out here on this trail and trying to get to the fire where these messages are at. So I've traveled many fires and traveled from one end of the Turtle Island to another, and here I am now at the head, and I'm very grateful to share this message. I'm with the Wolf clan here, and the Turtle clan and the Bear clan, and I'm very welcomed, and I'm warm here at their fire, and so I share with you this message about sovereignty. I myself, as a Diné, thought I was sovereign also. I didn't understand the politics. I didn't understand what sovereignty meant. I didn't understand what a national meant and what a citizen meant. Statutory citizen, an alien, immigration. Maybe you guys are the same way. But maybe I can answer a few of the questions in short. As a member of this strong heart, tsaah, I said that I would help and I would give this information to our children, and I have this information to give for the children and the direction of the clan mothers who have lost their voice. I'm speaking for them here today. And my grandmother's old. She's 99 years old. And she's lived a long life and taught me all that I know, and it's got me this far. I'm not too tired. I can go farther, as we should all be advocates of our everyday lives. Be thankful they tell us these things. We didn't know that we were citizens. We didn't know what citizen means. But that citizen comes from a number. Maybe you have one in your wallet right now, a social security card. But if you reach in your wallet and pull that social security card out, you flip it over on the back, and on the back it says, "Do not carry this card on your person." And then somewhere on the back it says, "This card is the property of the Social Security Administration and must be returned upon request." Well, that means it doesn't belong to you. It says clearly the property of Social Security Administration. Well, I understand that doesn't mean it belongs to me. And it says don't carry it on you. So I don't carry it on me. I don't consent to the government or a police officer associating that number to me. Because when I was born, I didn't ask for the number. I didn't know that my mother and my father made a contract for me or applied for me for Social Security benefits, which would give me a slave surveillance number, an SSN number. So this time in my life, I'm telling you also that you are a citizen also by this same process that happened to you when you were born. They coerced your family, your mother, your rights. They coerced your human natural right of being by giving you a number when you barely took a few breaths of life. And here we sit today. I'm telling you why there's all the war, why there's all the destruction, why life is the way it is. The number has a lot to do with it. And so I urge other Native people, other Native nations, tribes, clans, villages, pueblos, societies to declare independence of their people, declare independence from the tyranny, from the Social Security Administration, from the United States, and all federal entities, federal jurisdictions, state courts, and restore your full constitutional rights, restore your full rights as a sovereign national with diplomatic status, diplomatic immunity, with sovereign immunity, however you want to word it, your freedom, however you want to live your life. You don't have to have a Social Security number to open a business. Why do you have to buy a right that you already have. You're from here. Does it make sense to you that you have to have a social security number to open a business on your own land that they're saying that they hold in trust for you? Well, I don't trust them to hold my land anymore, and that's why I did what I did. And I rescinded my social security number. I declared my independence as a Diné. I'm working on helping other nations to recognize their national sovereignty as a people. Whatever they want to be called is their right, and their whatever they want to be is however they can be known as. But you got to get recognized on paper for them, as it is in our heart. We're all free. We've been free in our heart, and in our minds we just got stuck with the number that we never asked for, we never gave consent for. And you can get out of the system legally by quitting the Social Security. And it's that simple. Quit Social Security. And you go into the form, and it's called resignation of the compelled trustee. And that means to rescind out of there. Rescind means that you want to resign, you want to get out of the system, the Social Security Administration and the Internal Revenue. And you would end up sending in these documents, and it tells you in directions of what to do. And you just need a notary republic, and you send them in, and they'll give you an answer back in a few days. The certified mail will give you an acknowledgement that they received your mailings, and you can get out of the federal jurisdiction and the state jurisdiction. If you've had trouble with the law, if you have tax problems, if you've had business problems, if you understand that you are a national by right, and you don't understand why we're living in the situation that we are as the lowest poverty stricken people on Turtle Island, and considered by some as third world countries. Well, I think that I myself and a lot of people that I know that would want to know that they could get their full benefits of the Social Security right now. You can start filing the paperwork, and it could be making its process through the legal system, but it is a process. I'm not saying you'll get it right now today, but if you believe that you are free and sovereign, and then believe also that they owe you. And yes, it's written, and in those documents it's written to where they cannot deny any of the facts. And if they do deny, it's perjury, and it's federal offenses, in which this information I'm giving to you, no federal officer of the law, no government officer of the law is going to give you this information that I'm giving you. It's written in their code that they will not give the key to the slaves. They will not give you the key to the chains. But I will. I'm giving you the key, which is this knowledge to quit the Social Security, get out of the system, reclaim and restore your full national sovereign rights. But you can't depend on any state, federal government officer to give you this information. It is treason, punishable by death. For that reason, when they put their hands on that black Bible and they take an oath to swear to uphold the law, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Well, the law is this attachment of the Social Security Administration set up to get your property, tax you. Oh,